Hello and welcome to a new coin flipper video. Today we'll get all achievements as per version 1.1. Here's one. And there's a new update coming very soon, so I don't know if there's going to be more achievements. So let's get them all, and then we'll see what we're gonna do. There's been talk about offline games. I don't know much more about it than that. Really looking forward to more content, because otherwise we're completely done with the game. I'm gonna show you what I intend to do in the tree. It's a pretty simple and straightforward strategy. The only one I could think of. It took me 100 hours, not necessarily active, but of the game being open. As per version 1.1, there was no offline game. So, okay, I decided to go in the bottom left, where the greater inflation stuff is. This increases how much inflation points you get, instead of getting stronger right away. That being said, I'm not necessarily gonna go all in on the bottom left. I'll buy certain items such as these two, rich 2, rich 3, okay, anything that gives you a little more money, but not much. And for those who have all the inflation upgrades right now, what strategy did you use? Please let me know in the comments. I'm curious. Now there's this secret achievement, I would say. When I started thinking about them, I said maybe they're hidden in the menus somewhere. I started looking at menus, and there was a little dot in the bottom right of this menu right there. You don't see my mouse, but I'll do the silver one while recording this time. I decided to get rid of the gambling achievements as fast as possible. Also, I set myself up to get another achievement regarding the upgraded coin flips, the yellow hand. So we'll do a few at once. Okay, so we're gonna get this one. Let's do it. And then I think the next one is 21, all coin flippers. Yellow hand, once again. 2 times more income and 10 times better lucky coins. Here's a gambling, okay, we're getting rid of it. Eventually it goes above 50% a little bit, but it's not something I use too much, or if I felt like using it, I did, but now I'm completely free to play anywhere I want with the gambling, because we have all the achievements for that. Alright, now I know where the silver coin is. Let's max out Get Lucky at 5%. Gives us an achievement. First time I do this. I continue to get upgraded coin flips. Technically I could inflate relatively soon, but I wasn't sure what to do with the very last upgrade, the magic coin flips. Magic flips, yes. You have to go 1 and 10, of course, and there's 1 septillion that you have to reach. Right there at the bottom right is the silver coin. You can rewind and you're gonna see there was a little dot. Like I told you, 100 hours, right? So I let the game run for quite a while sometimes. Here I'm getting upgraded coin flips, trying to get to 21, but you need to have automatic coin flips to be able to buy upgraded coin flips. So let's do it right now. And that gives me 2 achievements. And very smooth, just let it run, that's it. Don't be scared that, oh yeah, there was one thing though. One day I let it run for at least 8 hours for sure. I hit exit and my CPU went to 100% usage or 99%. But the developer knew about it and fixed it, so it's no longer a problem, no worries. And I really look like a guy that's going to try to get magic flips. Let's see what I do. Everything is maxed out on this side of the upgrades, and I only have 576 quintillion. And the cheapest magic flip is 7.5 sextillion. So let's go and inflate for 30 points. I don't have a choice, but things will get smoother and smoother later. But never you will see a speed inflation though. That's never going to happen. So now I gotta decide. I know my focus was going to be on the left, bottom left. I only have 30 points. So you gotta make sure that I'm smart with this. I want to be a little stronger, so I went with this plus 50 income, right? I'm gonna stop there, and I gotta go on the bottom left. Just get a little stronger, so it's a little faster when I do. Here I was tempted to get this, but I was like, yeah, but if I get everything, and then I get more inflation points, they're not useful. So let's make it useful. I was very hesitant though. The strategy I was talking about, in fact, was devised here as I was, inflating for the first time. This one, it costs only 6. Do I go for this or that? So plus 23% if I coin flip manually, right? Which I do quite often. So greater inflation 3 is 9 points. I cannot get both. This is only 2%. This is like gambling stuff, and this is more coins when you start. I was not impressed. But if I hit this, bang, it opens up the rest. It gives me a better overview of this side of the tree, so I can plan my future inflation much easier. Decided to fast forward this part. I'm looking for the cheapest possible inflation upgrade. It costs 4, and it will give me another achievement. Excellent. And now I can get back into flipping. Here I'm thinking about the future a little bit, but anyways, we're gonna see that very soon in the video. You've seen what happens when we go back to flipping and nothing spectacular was bought, so let's just skip ahead. And this time I let it run for several hours, and I had the 7.5 sextillion that I need for magic flips. Now I make a lot of money. I can inflate for 47. So what do? Do I wait for 10 magic flips or should I inflate? Well, I'm gonna go straight for 10 magic flips. Might as well, since I'm here, and look at the sextillions going up right now anyways. Let's jump ahead to where I get it. And I was contemplating pushing all the way to 1 septillion. Let's take a look at what's left. It's all inflate a certain amount of time, okay? And then I'm gonna get this one in a moment. The septillion, I'll consider it, I suppose, and these are based on a certain number of inflation points. The 25, I got it without recording. Here's the 10 magic flips. I'm looking at my coins going up and asking myself, do I want to multiply this by 1000? Or in fact 100, I guess, if you round it up now. At 10 sextillion, I just said, no, not yet. So let's go and inflate. I gotta have 47 points now. Let's see what I choose to do. So right away, I'm interested in this because once again, it opens up the tree more, and I can get a better understanding of what's to come ahead. Now you can pause whenever you like. I'm not gonna read everything I buy, but as I go further, it starts affecting, like here, it would affect millions, right? When I reach the million tier. So as you move ahead, quadrillion, then a trillion, billion, million, so it gets stronger and stronger. And I have 11 points, beautiful. And now I can maybe buy something that will make me very slightly stronger. When I say stronger, make more income. So what should I get? That looks attractive. Plus 23% when I actively flip. But then I only have 5 points. Strangely, because things were so smooth, I didn't really read in details what these upgrades are, and you can pause anything you like. But at one point I'll end up with 4 piles of coins and I have no idea why. Just bought what I could, and the next one is 7% cost. Regarding this quadruple power coins, I'll make sure I understand it in the next video. Without recording over time, I was able to get the maximum achievement for the amount of inflation points that you accumulate, which is 75. And if you look how many coins I have, I'll let you guess what I'm about to do. I mean, we're not that far from the end already. For 100% achievements, here's 1 septillion coins. And I had to let this run once again for quite a while, but now things are gonna get smoother than ever. Only have 1, 2, 3, 4 achievements left to get, that's it. So let's do this. 85 points. This little animation. Alright, so 85 points, and I was really focusing on the left side. Anything that gives me even more points so I can get so much stronger. I was not interested in gambling stuff, that's for sure. So this one's really nice. 33 points, very expensive, but plus 6 inflation points when I hit millions. So I'll make even more. In fact, should get all of them as much as possible, like I am right now. Here's 20 inflation upgrades. Achievement. Do I have everything on this side? Yes, I do. And now I can start really buying stuff that will make me richer. The 175% one is very attractive, yes. And 200%, if I buy this, I'll know what the last one is. So which direction am I gonna go, you think? Not there. Certainly not there. So rich 6. Yes, Omega Rich for 23 points plus some 750%. But even with that, as I said, there is no feeling of quote-unquote speed inflation. We're about to inflate for the 5th time, which will give us yet another achievement. Very close to be done here. 103 points. So we can buy this. That's the first thing I wanted right away. And I still got 80 points left. So I'll get to discover the edges, like this one with the active flipper, very useful. Plus 300% as well, should I get it? Not necessarily, I could get it, or try to find out what's the edge of everything for planning purposes. That's exactly what I'm doing right now, and I can tell what the end is for everything pretty much. I got 10 points. That's the gambling side. Now I got 30 inflation upgrades. And they talk about piles of coins, and then gambler here increases your chance of gambling. Eventually I reach 60-40, I think, for gambling, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I got right now. There's a second last inflation, and we're done with the game for now until the new update comes out. Once again, can't wait to see what it's going to be about. So I got 85 points. Just gonna buy whatever I can. There will be, I think, 2 more things to buy once I'm done. So I'm buying this. Now it's time to look at stuff I was more or less interested in. Now you go far enough with this though, you start with 100,000 right after inflating. I'm going to show you the effect of that once I get that, maybe at the end of the video. I'll fast forward the rest. I believe the mysterious 4 piles of pointing is somewhere in there. I'll do my homework, but you can also leave a comment and let me know. That's it. Last inflation, where we're going to get a final achievement, which is simply to get absolutely everything. Then after, I'll show you the effect on very early game, right after prestige or inflation, and I'm curious to see the effect of all that with the update coming up. I didn't know I had 2 things left, by the way. So I'm about to click on it. I think I was just reading, see what it was about. But I mean, we're done. So we got them all. Back to flipping. And I'll show you how fast the very beginning of a run is. Then we'll look at stats if you're interested in that. And show you all achievements done. We did it. We beat the game. Look how fast it is, because I start with 100,000 coins. So it helps, of course, when you start. Makes everything very smooth. I won't go very far into this inflation. Look at these 4 piles of coins. Still a mystery to me, just because I did not do my research, but I will, as I told you a few times in this video, if I make a video regarding next update. That will depend how well this one does. The first one did really well. I was really happy with that. And these are my stats if you're interested. So close to 50-50, every inflation I would switch heads or tails. At the bottom you see my inflation stats with 100%, but I got 23 win, 25 loss with gambling. Anyway, so that's all good, and when you look at the achievements, they are there. There you go. One more game added to my completion list. I used to be so obsessed with trophy and achievements. It calmed down because I don't have time anymore with YouTube, but it's a different kind of fun. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.